Salutations, greetings, and many great hellos. This is Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent, and I'm back with more Pokémon Moon. Last time we got quite a bit of significant stuff done this time. We started off with the next trial, the one with Totem Mimikyu. And yeah, I kind of hyped that one up as the toughest totem in the game, and then I kind of beat him pretty easily. After that happened, we had another run-in with Team Skull, and they managed to make off with a Pokemon from the Aether House. So I had to chase them all the way down to Po Town, which is where they have their base. And yeah, I completely trashed the place, including Guzma as well. He hasn't gotten any tougher, unfortunately for him. And before I continue on with the story, there are a couple things I still have to do. I have to finish up my exploration of Ula'ula Island now that I have Sharpedo as a ride Pokemon. And there are a couple of trainers on Ula'ula Island I still have to fight. After that, we can finally continue on with the story. And I believe we have to meet Acerola at the Aether House again. So, no, I don't want Lapras, I want Sharpedo. There we go. Okay, so there are a few boulders we can crush with this Pokemon. I'll be right back. Anyway, as I was saying, there are a few boulders I can crush with Sharpedo, which is a welcome ability to have. Especially when it comes to entering hidden areas like this. Now we're back in 10 Carat Hill, and there's a TM here. Ooh, explosion, nice. Anything else here? No, that's literally it. We are going to visit 10 Carat Hill one last time once we get the final ride Pokemon, because there are a couple more items we can get here in 10 Carat Hill, and of course a freaking wild Pokemon interrupts me as I'm about to crush the rocks. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. So there are, I think there's one more thing we can get here. It will be somewhere around here. Oh, I did not mean to run into you, or swim into you. Ride into you? I don't know. Freaking course. Okay, something I should mention is that I'm still neglecting the use of the experience share. I'm gonna keep the experience share off until I feel that my Pokemon are at a sufficiently... Oh, hold on, how am I gonna... I completely forgot how I was gonna phrase this. I'm going to use the experience share again once the NPC's Pokemon start catching up to mine in terms of levels. Ooh, I actually got Rock Slide from that. Useful TM. Really powerful Rock-type move. And that's literally all on Ula'ula Island. Well, until we revisit 10 Carat Hill again. So I'm going to fly off to Ula'ula Island, and we can start beating up those trainers. Let's start, yeah, let's start just right here on Route 12. That's where the first one is, I believe. So let's grab Mudsdale. There's one more thing I haven't mentioned yet, and that's the fact I have actually found a 6th Pokemon to officially put on my team. So that means I did replace my Beware, Can't Bear It. He will not be making any more appearances as part of my team. But these few trainers I'm going to fight next will allow me to show off who I have placed on my team. I think you are going to like him. It appears you've completed your training and defeated Route 12's other trainers. Then I, the Kahuna of Route 12, will honor you with a battle. I'll show you the Z-power of a Route 12 Kahuna. Calling yourself a Kahuna is a bit of a stretch. But we'll just see what you have in store for us. 2 Pokemon. You are going to send out Ledian. And I am going to send out Edgelord the Mimikyu. Yeah, I decided a long time ago that I wanted to use Mimikyu on this team. I haven't actually used it before, but my sister has, and she assures me it's a really fun Pokemon to use thanks to its unique type, Ghost and Fairy, and its Disguise ability, which allows it to essentially take a free hit from any attack without taking any damage. Yeah, I've been level grinding this guy, and he's pretty okay, it seems. His moveset is Hone Claws, X-Scissor, Slash, and Shadow Claw. Against Ledian, obviously I want to go with the stab move, Shadow Claw. He's quite fast, quite powerful. Definitely a decent Pokemon, as you saw right there. Just one shot that Ledian. And Pinsir is next. So we'll keep things up with Edgelord. So the reason I actually named him Edgelord is because it's a reference to the Mimikyu from the Pokemon anime, who is pretty messed up, I'm gonna say that. When I first saw that episode, I was quite shocked at the route they were going with Mimikyu, because ever since it was revealed, it was announced as a Pokemon that wants to be like Pikachu, wants to be loved by everyone. So I always assumed, along with pretty much everyone else, that it was a very friendly Pokemon that just wants to be loved. And no, the anime goes ahead and makes it probably the edgiest Pokemon we've ever seen so far on the TV show. So yeah, that's what inspired me to give my Mimikyu that nickname. Alright, enough rambling. I'm going to Hone Claws and then hit him with the Shadow Claw. That'll raise attack and accuracy. Oh, and he's going to buff himself with Swords Dance. Alright, let's see. I think I could probably one-shot him with Shadow Claw. With Hone Claws. Now that I've got the boost from Hone Claws, that is. Or not. Okay, there's X-Scissor. Very violent animation, I have to say. Okay, they busted the disguise, but one more Shadow Claw will be enough to take out Pinsir. There we go. I wonder if he was planning on using the Z move next. Because that was... If he was, that would be pretty smart of him. Because using X-Scissor to break the disguise and then hitting me with the Z move, that'd be a pretty interesting strategy if that is indeed what he'd been going for. Psych up. Oh, that's what he was doing by proclaiming that he was the Kahuna of Route 12. He was psyching himself up. I cannot allow myself to be satisfied with the title of Kahuna in such a small area as this. I think it's time that I start setting my goals on the wider world as well. Okay, a noble dream. I'm going to have Charizard fly us to the next area. Yeah, I think the next one is at Aether House. So we're going to head over there real quick. And I'm actually going to switch Pokemon now that Edgelord is at level 43. Smidvarg, let's go with you. Good old Smidvarg. Okay, head back on over to Aether House. We're not going to go inside, obviously, not yet. In fact, we're going to talk to this woman here. I don't think we actually talked to her before, so it might come as a surprise for you that she's actually one of the Z trainers. Alright, let's take on this trial. Not really trial, but you get what I mean. This new, tough opponent with 2 Pokemon, just like last time. Klefki. Okay, Klefki. The keyring Pokemon. I used it before in, what was it? Pokemon Y. It was decent, I suppose. I think Klefki would truly shine in a competitive play, though, because I have heard quite a few stories about how bad Klefki can be with the proper moveset. Speaking of which, he's setting up spikes, which is interesting. It won't be a problem if I can just keep Smidvarg in for the entire fight. Let's finish this with a Scald. Oh, putting down more spikes. Okay. Finish you off with that burning water. Skarmory is next. Okay, this is a Steel-type trial, it seems. Okay, I know Skarmory is really defensive, so I'm going to use Scald instead of Aqua Tail. And they're going for the Z move already. So let's see what we've got, Skarmory. Ooh, Corkscrew Crash, the Steel-type Z move. Pretty scary. Giant drill coming out of nowhere to slam the opponent. Definitely intimidating. But because I'm water type, it didn't do too much damage, which is fortunate. I don't have a lot of HP to spare. And there we go. Down goes Skarmory. Smidvarg, you're a beast. You really are. Congratulations, you cleared a little trial. Unofficial, tiny, minuscule trial. Unimportant to the main story. Nice, you cleared my little trial. You're a real tough little trial goer. Here's your reward for me. Take it and carry on with your adventure. PP Max, something I'm probably never going to use. Okay, and last trainer is the guy we met in Ula'ula Meadow. The golfer, I believe it was. We'll go ahead and fight him. Okay. Let's head onwards. And you there, you are last on the proverbial chopping block. Congratulations to you, you've beat all the trainers in the meadow. Then I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here waiting for a worthy trainer like you. So what do you say, will you have a Pokemon battle against me? Yes, I will. My special strategy hinges on my use of an item called the Flame Orb. This golfer's on fire, here comes my full-powered best shot. So this guy's not a Z-Power user, but he uses a special item, just like that, the very first trainer we fought. The one with the red card. Hariyama. Okay, fighting type. Maybe we should start by using a Tearful Look or something. Or maybe not. You know, I think I know what his strategy is. Flame Orb burns the Pokemon that holds it. So that Hariyama most likely has the Guts ability, which will boost his attack dramatically when he's under a special condition. So I think I'm just going to go straight for Aqua Tail. Or not, because he's going to fake me out. Okay, and there's the Burn Orb being activated. Or Flame Orb, rather. Well, let's see if we can cool him off. Oh dear. Okay, not doing much damage. And he's burned, he's going to lose HP. And let's hit him with a Scald to finish him off. First, we gotta wait for this Arm Thrust to finish. Okay, Smidvarg is definitely transitioning to his weaker form after this turn is finished. But we defeated Hariyama, that's the important thing. And we got the level up. Look at those massive stats. Well, except for speed, obviously. Speed is pitiful, but that attack, that special attack, oh my god. It's terrifying. Of course, now he loses all that, because he's weak. Alakazam. Let's switch over to legs. Alakazam doesn't have very powerful defense, so like one acrobatics will most likely take him out. Alright, Alakazam. Acrobatics, let's do this. And down he goes. I guess I'm burned out after all. Yep, good strategy though. I do like that unique use of that particular item. Just as I'd thought, you have what it takes to be the next wielder of my precious flame orb. I'm glad I waited here for you so long. Take it, my flame orb. There, and that's that. I don't know if it's simply a part of getting older, but lately I've been completely hooked on golf. I've gotten a bit burnt out as a trainer, and I could no longer use that flame orb as I should have. Using it wisely takes a bit of tricky thinking, but if you figure it out, it'll pay you back in spades. Yeah, using it on a Pokemon like Swellow would be really good. Like, normal flying type, teach it Facade to get the stab bonus, give it the flame orb, have it, make sure it has the guts ability, and so you'd be getting a burnt Swellow with guts, with stab Facade doing double the damage it normally would. That would be pretty terrifying. So yeah, that's just one of, I'm sure, many ways to use the flame orb. So alright, that concludes my defeat of all the trainers that I've neglected so far on Ula'ula Island. So, I will meet you guys at Aether House real fast.